Here is the top 10 tourist countries in the world you should visit. Number 10, Jordan.
If you're looking for a slightly off the beaten path vacation this year, consider Jordan. One of the safest countries in the Middle East, Jordan is home to the incredible lost city of Petra. Images of the ancient Nabatean city of Petra, carved from the rock over 1,000 years ago, have long been most people's first impression of Jordan. But while Petra is indeed one of the most stunning attractions in the Middle East, Jordan offers so much more for the modern traveler. A well-traveled bridge between sea and desert, east and west, the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan is a land of mesmerizing beauty and contrasts, from the Jordan Valley, fertile, ever-changing, to the remote desert canyons, immense and still.
Number 9, Philippines. An archipelago of some 7,000 islands, the Philippines is a fun destination. You will find perfect beaches, amazing vistas and warm hospitality. The location of this country is such that it sits on the Ring of Fire, which comprises around half the world's 550 active volcanoes. Philippines itself is home to 20 active volcanoes. Being a nest of active volcanoes makes it a country with rich reservoirs of minerals and the second largest gold deposit in the world. Philippines comprises a coastline of about 36,289 kilometers, which makes it the fifth longest coastline in the world. Number 8. Vietnam. With its 3,000 kilometers of tropical coastline, exquisite food and fascinating culture, this amazing country is waiting to be explored by the tourist hordes. Vietnam is one of the oldest cultures in Southeast Asia. Street food is a trademark of Vietnam. From pho noodle soup, spring rolls, banh mi and sticky rice to seafood, Vietnamese food is always tasty, fresh and healthy. While Thailand or the Philippines are popular for beach holidays, Vietnam's tropical beaches are far less acknowledged. But once found out, they will no doubt get the same levels of tourism, go before they are discovered. The best way to get the most out of Vietnam is to do as locals do, rent a motorbike and either drive to the mountains in the north or along the length of the whole country from north to south. Number 7. Indonesia. Indonesia is the largest nation in Southeast Asia and the fourth most populous country on earth. It's a geological wonderland. Take the equator, add hundreds of volcanoes at the meeting point of the Indian and Pacific Oceans, and well, you end up with one very interesting and exotic destination. Although Bali, a top honeymoon spot in Asia, gets plenty of attention, most people don't know much about the rest of Indonesia. If you've got the patience to dig deeper, Indonesia has the rewards. Number 6. Turkey. Tourism in Turkey is focused largely on a variety of historical sites, and on seaside resorts along its Aegean and Mediterranean sea coasts. At its height in 2019, Turkey attracted around 51 million foreign tourists, ranking as the sixth most popular tourist destination in the world. Istanbul is one of the most important tourism spots not only in Turkey but also in the world. There are thousands of hotels and other tourist-oriented industries in the city. Beach vacations and blue cruises, particularly for Turkish delights and visitors from Western Europe, are also central to the Turkish tourism industry. Most beach resorts are located along the southwestern and southern coast, called the Turkish Riviera, especially along the Mediterranean coast near Antalya. Number 5. Austria. Austria is famous for its castles, palaces and buildings, among other architectural works. Some of Austria's most famous castles include Festung Hohensalzburg, Burg Hohenwerfen, Castle Liechtenstein, and the Schloss Artstetten. Many of Austria's castles were created during the Habsburg reign. Vienna attracts a major part of tourists, both in summer and winter. Salzburg receives about a fifth of tourist overnight stays compared to Vienna, which ranks it second in the summer season. Of great touristic importance are the Austrian skiing, hiking and mountaineering resorts in the Alps as well as family-friendly recreation areas. Number 4. South Africa. Africa has a seductive appeal for many would-be travelers, and South Africa's reputation as a destination that offers such an extensive variety of breathtaking holidays and experiences throughout the year, combined with its first-world infrastructure, continues to bring more and more visitors to its superb beaches, world-famous game reserves, dramatic mountains, sophisticated cities, historic battlefields, great and small semi-deserts, wide open spaces, breathtaking adventure activities, and much more. Number 3. Greece. Tourism in Greece has been a key element of the economic activity in the country, and is one of the country's most important sectors. Greece has been a major tourist destination and attraction in Europe since the 1970s for its rich culture and history, which is reflected in large part by its 18 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, among the most in Europe and the world, as well as for its long coastline, many islands, and beaches. The most visited region of Greece is that of Central Macedonia in northern Greece, near some of the most popular attractions in the country such as Halkidiki, Mount Olympus, Pella, the birthplace of Alexander the Great, and Greece's second largest city. Number 2. Spain. In 2019, Spain was the second most visited country in the world, recording 83.7 million tourists, which marked the seventh consecutive year of record-beating numbers. As a crossroads of several civilizations, Spain offers a number of historical cities and towns. Major destinations include Spain's two largest cities, Madrid and Barcelona, which stand as two of the leading city destinations in Europe. Both offer a matchless number of attractions, and their importance in commerce, education, entertainment, media, fashion, science, sports and arts contribute to their status as two of the world's major global cities. Number 1. Australia. Popular Australian destinations include the coastal cities of Sydney, Brisbane and Melbourne, as well as other high-profile destinations including regional Queensland, the Gold Coast and the Great Barrier Reef, the world's largest reef. Uluru and the Australian outback are other popular locations, as is the Tasmanian wilderness. The unique Australian wildlife is also another significant point of interest in the country's tourism.